I was overweight. I was around 109
Wow.
kgs.
Okay.
After work, I just go there, spend like 7 hours, football matches, smoking shisha. I felt like I'm unproductive. I'm not doing something that is benefiting me or benefiting people. He said, can you come at 5 a.m.? I said, yes, sir. So going at 5 a.m., I have to sleep early. So I had to give up staying at the shisha place for a long time.
Sure.
So that changed my life. 5 a.m. Gym, it's your one rep max. You're an educated coach. Stop it, Khaled. You're like, no, I want to do it.
Okay.
So this is wrong.
Yeah.
This is wrong. I know I'm a coach, but this is wrong. For me, I just wanted to push myself in the wrong way. It's the most mental challenge I'm going through right now. And from moving every day, jumping, sweating now, I have to just be patient,
Slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down, yeah. My wife, she encouraged me and motivated me to work out my upper body because I went through a tough time after the surgery, and she saw me feeling down and she told me, come on, that's not you, go work out, do something. I work with the people with disabilities and I see them what they're doing with the disabilities that they have. I have a brother who's disabled, he cannot walk, and then I see how he's managing to go everywhere, do everything, work, and then I said, okay, come on, Khaled, those are inspiration, you need to do something about it. Don't just sit there. Life is filled with choices. Healthy food, bad habits, good habits. It's us who choose.
Right. Sure.
Just move for your health. Movement's medicine.
All right. Welcome to Conversations with Coaches, Khaled. So you're a staple in the Bahraini fitness scene. We did a little bit of research. So as an athlete, you came in third place at Elfit Egypt CrossFit in 2017. You won the 5th West Asian Weightlifting Championship in 2018. As a strength and conditioning coach, you guided Bahrain's under-16 national team to a 2021 GCC Cup. Your Move Fitness athletes have placed first place in Turf Games in Saudi, third place in Sand Clash. It's impressive. Off the gym floor, your full-time job is manager of sports initiatives in international affairs at the Bahrain Paralympics Committee. And you've recently been appointed as a member of the Bahrain Fitness Committee under the Bodybuilding Federation. Oh, and you're a new dad as well. So yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us. And just before we start, I really wanted to thank Hikaya Creative for this wonderful studio. And let's jump in. So, Khaled, thank you for joining us. Let's take a little trip back to your fitness first days. And I remember your classes had a cult following. And the reason I remember this is my mom was one of your attendees, and she used to rave about your classes. So
small world, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't believe it because I was telling her I'm interviewing, Khaled AlBastaki, and she's like, "What? I used to do classes with him." So what created that energy? Can you just take us back to that?
First of all, thank you so much for having me here. About Fitness First, I still remember stepping into Fitness First and opening the door, looking at the group exercise. They were doing a class called Body Attack. It's a Les Mis program.
Okay.
And I saw everyone's jumping, doing the aerobics type of movements. And I was like, no way I'm going to do that. It looks like dancing.
Right.
And then one of my friends, he said, come and try. It's high intensity. You're going to benefit out of it. And then I attended. I liked the energy of the class, the group exercise. I just fall in love. And then the instructor there, he told me, I can see you have the potential. You have the coordination when you move. Your fitness level is good. Why you don't be an instructor? And then I just went for it.
Okay. You started off as a client. You just
Yeah. I was just a member attending the classes.
Okay.
And after that, I did the course. Of course, it took me time to learn how to coach and how to get. But back to your question, I would say being humble, respecting those who are attending, showing the option for everyone, letting them know that in whatever level of fitness they are at, they can still improve. Showing them that this class is for everyone, making them believe in themselves. These are things that I believe made clients come back to my classes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when I speak to my mom actually got into fitness first as her first kind of step into fitness, and it started off with the group classes. And I feel like that's almost everyone's kind of first step in, and then they start getting, you see what their body can do. And then she became a runner, and then she started the running club with fitness first. And but yeah, she used to always talk about it, and I just remember your name from back in the day as well. So did working at Fitness First as a coach, did that shape you today? Is that still part of your ethos?
Yeah, of course. I won't deny this. It taught me a lot, the way of coaching, especially group exercise, the way of monitoring the members, knowing who's has the potential, who can be an athlete, who's here for lifestyle training,
Of course.
how to deal with them. Because, your clients at the end, or the members at the gym, you can categorize them. There are those who are high, filled with energy, that you'll show them a push-up, they want to do just explosive push-ups.
Sure.
There are those shy persons who they don't want you to talk to them a lot, just one tip and that's it. So this, of course, taught me a lot in how to deal with members, especially in group exercises.
Okay. And
Classes.
so you mentioned you came in as a member. What did you do before this, and what was the pivot from?
I was overweight.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Couldn't have it.
Then that was in 2009, 2010.
Okay.
I was around 109
Wow.
kgs.
Okay.
And then I saw one of my friends, and he inspired me. And I told him, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I have a personal trainer." So I went to that personal trainer. I will never forget his favor.
Okay.
He changed my lifestyle. I used to be at those shisha places.
Sure.
After work, I just go there, spend like 7 hours, football matches, smoking shisha.
Right.
And then I thought, okay, I need to change this. I felt like I'm unproductive. I'm not doing something that is benefiting me or benefiting people.
Right.
So after I registered with this, he was my personal trainer. He's a bodybuilder as well.
Okay.
So he taught me how to. He didn't even tell me. Just in a way, he said, "Can you come at 5 a.m.?" I said, "Yes, sir." So going at 5 a.m., I have to sleep early. So I had to give up staying at the shisha place for a long time.
Sure.
So that changed my life. 5 a.m. Gym. I finish from work. I'm tired if I do just play football and then go back home and sleep.
Okay.
Yeah. So one bad habit changed. To me, this is a bad habit, to spend like 7 hours, smoke shisha and just watch TV. And 7 hours is too much. 5 hours. 1 hour, I won't say no, it's okay. But so yeah, this thing changed my life, and I liked what he was doing to me. He changed my life. He inspired me. He motivated me. And then I said, okay, I want to be like him. I want to motivate people. I want to inspire people.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after a long time of like following a bodybuilding program, of course, as any other Bahraini, I'm in love with football. Yeah, that's my first. So I noticed once I got into the gym, my football got better.
Okay.
Yeah. My strength level, my fitness level. So I just reduced the sessions at the gym and kept playing football.
Okay.
Until one day I went to Fitness First with a friend of mine, and I said, okay, I think now I can't train alone. I learned a lot from my personal trainer. And then there I just fall in love with group exercise, Les Mills.
So he taught you, and do you think the 5 a.m. thing was him trying to secretly change your habits?
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
That's incredible. And if you don't mind me asking, what was his? Is he still in the industry? Is he still a personal trainer?
I think yeah. I think he's still. I'm very in light touch with him now. We do talk. But we do talk, through WhatsApp. Yeah, I think he's still in there.
That's amazing that one person can change your entire outlook on
exactly. Yeah.
Wow. And now you're doing this to the next generation of athletes and clients. Yeah, great. So if you think back to, do you have one particular memory that was your favorite memory from your Fitness First days?
Yeah, I remember when I went to the training course to get my first certification as a group exercise instructor. Most of the trainers there were already full-time personal trainers. I was the only one who's has my own job.
Okay.
work, and I want to be like a group exercise instructor. So all of them were personal trainers or working at the gym. So they want to get certified to be group exercise instructors. And in the fitness challenge, I came second.
Okay.
Yeah. So the leader of the course, he came and he said, "What do you do exactly?" I told him. He said, "Wow, okay, amazing." So I remember that thing also. It got me more into loving like doing this thing, as a.
Sure.
I felt like we're being amongst like full-time trainers and getting the second place.
It's very motivating, right?
Yeah, it's very motivating.
And speaking about motivation, if you were talking about speaking to new coaches who are trying to get into this industry, whether it's group classes or just individual one-on-one PTs, are there any words of advice you would give to them to kind of get started? Or
Yeah, I'd always say be humble, learn from others. Don't think that don't walk and show everyone that you're the best trainer in the world. Never stop learning. There's no full stop for learning. My father always tell me this, it's a deep ocean. You just keep diving there. Never stop.
Okay.
Yeah. One certificate won't do everything for you.
Sure.
Read and read. Even certifications. Nowadays, unfortunately, you can get anything online.
Correct.
In 1 hour.
Yep.
2 hours. Read. Never stop reading.
And is that something you still embody today as well?
If I have time, I do. But I never stop learning. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's a really great takeaway, I think. So now let's talk about CrossFit. So that was a big pivot from conventional programming. What pulled you towards CrossFit, and how'd you get it?
Actually, a friend of mine, he opened his own box, and then he just wanted me to be there to teach boot camp classes. So not CrossFit classes. And because I came from a high-intensity interval training background, which is the classes at Fitness First, it's all 45 minutes of high-intensity workout, So I like high-intensity, sweating, heart rate up. But CrossFit was like taking that to the next level, So I just fall in love with the sport, yeah.
And then you got certified to become a CrossFit instructor.
And that's the thing as well. Because what we teach in Fitness First is choreographed.
Correct.
So you get the program ready.
Yeah.
You see videos and you just follow.
Sure.
Yeah. Except for the coaching. There's something you have to learn alone. The way you coach, talk to members, that's you.
Right.
But doing the movements, it's all choreographed. I reached to a point, I said, okay, Khaled, until when you're going to do this? I need to learn something more. I want to get involved with basketball athletes, football athletes. So I studied my strength and conditioning certification.
So that you could learn your own...
Yeah, so that I can do my own programming and all that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And so speaking of CrossFit, obviously it became a worldwide obsession. What do you think was the driving force behind that? You were on the other side as being coach.
It's the community thing. Yeah, I believe. Yeah. In CrossFit, it's more like a community. It's more like a family, It's not like you being in a, which they call commercial gyms, There's no this relation of community at a commercial gym.
Right.
But in CrossFit, it's all like community. They have their own things. Like, it's not just about workouts. Sometimes we have our own activities, do some other stuff out of the gym. So this thing, plus creating awareness to your members why you're doing this, how this will help them in the future.
Okay, so a little bit of education aspect as well.
Yeah, as well. But and again, if I jump to something, many see and still they just got scared from CrossFit. They say CrossFit is the sport of injury.
Right.
Yeah, this is very known worldwide,
right,
not only in Bahrain. So it's important for the coach to make sure that he or she is paying attention at the members, their movements, when to start increasing weights, when to progress to, for example, from inverted pull-ups to pull-ups, when to teach them how to do kipping pull-ups, when to go for muscle-ups, when to do the snatch movements. To me, in a CrossFit, it's the Olympic movements.
Right, of course.
Which get the members to get injured. Olympic such as snatch, clean, these needs a lot of coordination. That's why athletes are trained to do these movements. But someone who want to do train for his life, I don't recommend doing snatches and heavy weights. Okay, lightweights, okay. So that's why in my program, Move Fitness, I removed the Olympic lifting.
The more technical stuff.
I believe what you need to get strong, deadlift, squat variations, and push press, bench press. These are the important movements. These are the baseline.
Yeah.
And for those who want to compete at my gym, I give them their own Olympic lifting program.
Oh, okay. So you do cater to both sides as well. Okay, excellent.
But they do them alone. I teach them. I have some coaches who are really good in Olympic lifting. They teach them technique and on. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
So you bring up competition, I think, and that was one big facet of CrossFit that made it so explosive was how the competitions tied into everyone's training.
Yeah.
So what can you tell me about the competitive nature? Because you've been an athlete, you've coached athletes, your gym's competed in competitions.
Yeah, what's good about CrossFit competitions are the categories, They're the scaled categories, RX, Elite. So they give chance for everyone to participate. Like the scaled or the beginners, it's all just these basic movements that focus more on fitness than strength and Olympic lifting. Yeah, and having this competitive as well environment also encourages people to go for CrossFit and then after a while register in a competition. And once they're on the podium, getting on the podium or even getting 5th place, 10th place, 8th place among 30 athletes, this will make you feel more confident. This will make you know that you have improved.
Right.
Yeah.
And so as a competitive athlete yourself, what drove you to it? Was it something you just wanted to try, or do you have like a...
Actually, when I started doing CrossFit, I've noticed that there are many strong athletes, but their engine is not that good. So for example, if you have a workout, you need to do like 7 calories rowing and then go ahead and lift like 60 kgs clean and press or clean and jerk as they call it. If you are fit enough, have that engine, you will finish from the rowing, you'll be able to do the 5 reps faster than this who can do clean and jerk with 100 kgs. You know what I mean, yeah?
Sure.
So it's a combination of strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
So I noticed that I can do this, even with those who are doing CrossFit way before me, because I came from a background, as I said, like HIIT training.
Sure.
So, and then I thought, okay, why not? Let me go and try a competition in Egypt.
Okay.
I took the scaled, no heavy weights, more focus on fitness, and I came third. I was 35 years old and I used to compete with those who are 17, 20 years old, 23. And they came to me, I remember, and they told me, it's amazing that you're 35 and we're younger, but you still you were able to go to the podium. So that also made me fall more in love with the sport.
And was that your first competition ever?
Yeah, like let's say an official competition. Yeah, that was my first. Yeah.
Okay.
But my very first one was in the box, CrossFit box.
Okay.
Yeah, and I remember I was at the top 3 until the final workout, but they brought like snatch with 60 kg and I couldn't do a 1. Yeah, so that dropped me to the 8th.
Okay. Oh wow, just like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think one thing that we're CrossFit competitors never want to hear is the word no rep. So can you explain what a no rep is, and have you ever experienced that yourself?
Yeah, to me, when I hear a no rep, I just don't talk to the judge. I just carry on doing.
Sure.
Yeah, because once you start talking, of course, it sometimes, if it happens a lot, mentally it kills you. Because it's very high intensity workout. Your heart rate is up, and you don't want to hear anything that will demotivate you. Right. Yeah. So even my advice to my athlete, when you hear no rep, just show the right rep and just keep going. If you have anything to say, leave it to the end of the workout. Yeah, okay. Especially now everyone is filming. You can just show the head judge and then tell them, see, I did it right. It's not wrong.
Okay.
And then they can fix for you there.
Oh, do they actually take it into?
Now they do. Yeah. Okay. Before they don't. But if it's a major, they will. But if 2 or 3 reps, then they will just let it go.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
So, staying in this CrossFit realm, let's talk about the big thing that everyone's talking about now, High Rocks. So what are your thoughts on High Rocks? It's exploded in the scene. Every meme I see on Instagram is now about High Rocks.
Yeah. the thing is that about CrossFit, they keep saying we're leveling up the game, but to me, it's my own opinion. Okay, you can level up the game, but keep the scaled category as a scaled category. Don't start, because a scale, for example, a scale is for beginners. Let's say beginner, intermediate, and elite.
Sure.
What's happening now most is beginners are doing the intermediate weights.
Right.
Intermediate are doing the RX weights. RX are doing the elite weights. And the elite is something like, those are marvels or superheroes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to dig more into this. So CrossFit now, because the competition is being high leveled, you reach to a level, even the beginners, they cannot participate or compete. But Hyrox is different. There are no heavy weight lifting except for the sleds. You will push, not lift.
Right.
So the possibility of getting injured when you push something is not the same as when you lift something.
Correct.
Yeah. So Hyrox is giving the chance for everyone to participate. It has wall balls, rowing, ski ergs, things that everyone can do.
Sure.
And it's endurance. CrossFit, no, it's not just endurance. Your first workout is endurance. It's renowned in the competition. It's well known. It's like a 20 minutes AMRAP of doing something, 2 moves, 3 moves. And then comes the short workouts, 8 minutes AMRAP or 4 time, 21, 15, 9. So you just need to switch on many energy systems.
Right.
But for the Hyrox, it's just one long workout, fun. It's running, machine, running, another machine, running, wall balls.
Correct.
Yeah. And many CrossFitters are against Hyrox.
Okay. Is that just by principle? Is that because
they say the wall balls are not judged properly. For the wall balls, you have to go deep squat and then stand, throw the ball to the target. And they keep saying that they don't do the full squat. Plus, let's be honest, it's taking over.
Sure.
It's taking over. Even CrossFit athletes, top CrossFit athletes worldwide, have participated in Hyrox.
For an additional challenge.
Yeah, there's Tia Toomey, there's Matt Fraser. These are top renowned athletes, and they got on the podium, So yes, Hyrox is taking over, and I hear it's coming to Bahrain as well.
Yeah,
September is taking.
Correct. Yeah.
And for me, my team will start preparing for it.
So it's something you're going to bring into your team as well?
Yeah. And I always say I have something. There's no best sport in the world. Do whatever suits you, whatever you like. If you want to keep doing Zumba, go ahead.
Sure.
Just move. Move for your health. Movement is medicine. So I don't say CrossFit is the best sport in the world. If you like cycling, go cycling. But always resistance training, let it be part of your training.
Nice. Yeah.
Never stop that. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So be it Hyrox, be it CrossFit, running, triathlon, marathon, I always say just go ahead, train. If that's what you like, go for it.
Okay. And I think you posted something about Hyrox potentially being in the Olympics.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Or
why not? If the Olympics will accept it, let it be there. But of course, they'll put a lot of rules and standards for that. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, because CrossFit, they tried, but didn't happen. That's one of the reasons why it's now under the bodybuilding federation, because bodybuilding is not an Olympic sport.
Correct.
Yeah. Before that, we were under the weightlifting or the Olympic Lifting Federation.
Okay.
But then it got moved, because if you look at it logically, weightlifting, Olympic lifting is an Olympic sport.
Correct.
So it got removed under there.
And now it's under bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Interesting. So let's take it back even further. So before being a coach, there was obviously a kid back in the day. So who was Khaled growing up? What were you like? You mentioned you were overweight. Was that even as a kid, or did that come in later in life?
No, that came later in life. As a kid, just the popular sport in Bahrain is football. Of course, still I do, but I don't play football anymore. So football was my first sport in life. The thing that I really loved and I got in touch with, especially that when I was around 7 or 8 years old, I remember my uncle, he gave me Argentina's shirt,
okay,
with the number 10, and then he told me Maradona, and then I started searching who's Maradona, and then I just fall in love with football. Maradona is my was my iconic football athlete. And I met Maradona, by the way.
You did? Oh my God.
I did. Yeah, it's something I wanted to tell you, but I don't know how I couldn't.
That's amazing.
Yeah. He came in Dubai for a while. He used to be a coach there. And I have a video for me and Maradona on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, so I met him. I gave him a gift. And yeah, it was one of the moments that, of course, I'll never forget.
Really?
He signed my shirt in the 1986 shirt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that framed and kept in
Framed,
living room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's amazing.
yeah, so and then during the university days, I put on a lot of weight. I was busy with my dissertation. I didn't focus on and the bad habits of spending time at the shisha place and all that. Yeah.
Okay.
But thank God the wake up call came.
Right. Okay. And so if you're talking about sports, was football the only sport that you played? Did you ever dabble in any other sports?
Yeah, football.
No gym, no nothing till much later in life.
Yeah, till 2010.
Wow. Okay. And so tell us then about your wife. Is she into sports? Is she into fitness?
Yeah. My wife is me sport. She used to be with Bahrain national team swimming.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Then she stopped, but she didn't stop working out. Gym, calisthenics. She likes these things until 2016, when my friend opened his own gym. His wife, she knows my wife back then, so she came and trained there where I met her. Yeah.
Oh wow! So you guys met at a CrossFit gym?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's like the fitness love story. Okay.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And is she still into coaching now? Is she still?
Yeah, she's still into coaching. Our gym is separated. You have men only, ladies only.
Okay, great.
So I take care of the programming. She's handling the ladies' gym, the ladies' part, and I have the men's section. And she coaches there. Of course, we have our team as well,
sure,
to help us. And I'm handling the men's section plus the coaches who are with me. Yeah.
Okay. And you mentioned now you've got a daughter.
Yeah, daughter.
And how's that changed?
Yeah. Oh, this changed things a lot. I kept hearing this, but once you're into something, you will feel it more. It's a beautiful thing, to be honest. And I'm learning a lot. It's a new chapter in my life.
Sure.
And now we're shifting. If she has classes, I'm at home.
Oh wow.
My baby girl is sleeping.
Okay.
But if she's up, she's with us at the gym.
Oh, your daughter comes to the
gym? Yeah, I will take her to the gym as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So if even the schedule, because every month I set up a schedule between me and my coaches, we just set it up this way. Like I say, Sarah, so which days you'll be at the gym for 2 hours? Okay, these days, and I have to be at home if Reem is sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how we're running things. And sometimes, you just can't. You have to change your plan. She's teething or something. Things have to change. Yeah.
So your daughter's gonna grow up in basically a gym her whole life.
Yeah.
No choice.
Yeah, I'd love to see her an athlete, but at the end, it's her choice, not her choice.
Yeah, of course. I've actually seen some other people bring their kids into the gym, and then you see them, kind of copying the mom or the dad, and lifting up little weights, and I think it's really great. Like one thing I do see with kids is their mobility is incredible. Like the squats that they can do. I wish and the way I look at it is if you don't use it, you lose it. Yeah, and I think that's what happens to us as we grow, right?
Yeah. So imagine we used to do these moves.
Correct.
Yeah. Squat perfectly, but because of the office job, sitting a lot for 7 hours, 5 hours on the chair, that's how we lose our mobility. Mobility is a thing as well. Which is neglected, or many athletes don't do it. But now with the education, with all what's happening, the awareness, I see it's involved again in the warm up and all
coming up. And I've noticed on Instagram and TikTok and stuff, there's a lot more awareness about mobility and how recovery is super important, which I don't think was there.
Yeah, back in the days when I was 17, 18, warm up is all about just jumping and running, lifting the heart rates, getting sweaty, and then boom, go and just do your football.
Right, and then barely any stretching, I assume.
No stretching.
No stretching.
No stretching, of course. So that's something I learned from CrossFit, to be honest, the mobility.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course, proper warm up, proper stretching from the group exercise I learned.
Right. Yeah. True. It's built in. Yeah. So now let's talk about a tough time in everyone's lives, COVID. So March 2020, everything shuts down.
Yeah.
But then you fired up Instagram Live and you were giving away classes for free.
Yeah.
Now, most coaches were doing this for a bit of pay. How come you gave away things for
Yeah.
free? What was the driving force for that?
I like to see people moving. To me, I always wanted to be part of something just to make everyone move. And I thought, there's Instagram, there is live. Why not just give it for people just to move instead of paying? So for I think maybe 5-6 months, it was free of charge.
Yeah.
And then when I see people started charging and gyms opened after a while, I said, okay, I'll just charge, but not much.
Sure.
Yeah. And it went well, to be honest. I had many who were subscribing with me even after I put this amount of payment.
Okay.
And it was challenging because you can't see the workings. So I had to show options with every movement. But then after finishing this, I had a good database of live exercises
Oh, wow.
recorded. So now what I'm doing, I have them in PDF files. I do like programming for whoever want to just do things alone through these videos. Yeah.
So it almost started like a new sort of method for you to.
Yeah. Once the COVID's finished, and then now I have my own videos, my own big database in YouTube.
And how do you think COVID changed for just the way I looked at it in Bahrain? I was here for COVID, and I noticed that people who had never worked out started working out.
Yeah.
And everyone was out and about and doing things. But I think it was also a way of coping with their mental health. And so I was just wondering what you thought.
I have many who were in my program. It's called ActiveX. I called it ActiveX.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So I had my own Instagram page. I just go live. Many of them who stopped after the gyms opened, they subscribed to gyms. They enrolled in gyms, CrossFit boxes, and now sport or gym is part of their life. But before that, they didn't even used to move or do anything.
Oh, so it all started with just coming on online.
And I used to have many who were like 60 years old plus, and they showed me, like some of them. I have three members who showed me the difference between their checkup before and after enrolling in my set. It's exercise, you know.
Sure.
I'm not saying it's my program that will make your sugar go below or whatever. No, it's a sport in general. Let's be honest, you know. I'm not a magician, you know. They just moved and they saw the positive results.
Right.
Blood pressure and all that. Yeah.
And that helped you kind of validate that what you were doing is worthwhile.
Yeah.
Wow. And then was there like a moving message or something that, other than obviously the checkups, which are amazing, was anything that someone sent you where you're like, wow, this is why I do this? I mean, obviously the movie.
Yeah. I have actually a lot of messages, you know, from different age groups, all telling me how this thing has positively affected them, how this thing has changed their life during COVID, you know, moving, doing exercise. So yeah, I have many. I changed the life of many, thank God, you know, and I'm happy for this. I just don't like walk and talk about it, you know.
Right. You just keep that internal.
Keep it, and yeah, it's just it makes me feel good. Whoever shares with me something, I just go and say it to my wife that, oh, someone came to me, told me this and this and this and this and this. Yeah.
That's amazing, though. Hearing that validation, I think, is such a driving force.
Yeah, and going back to the question that you asked me before, what the message or thing I say to coaches, if you see something good about one of your members, just say it to them.
Right.
Don't keep it in. Why hide it from them? Because that's what will make them feel good. Don't lie at them.
Sure.
Be honest. Because even us, when one day we were members and the coach come to us and tell us something like you or me or whoever, I will feel happy.
Mm-hmm.
This might change my whole day, you know? So I always say for coaches, if you see something, say it to them. Don't hide it. Even it's a 1% improvement.
Yeah.
Like last week, your lunges weren't as this week.
Yeah.
Because you listened. Because you know how now to activate the right muscles. So this will make them feel great. Just say it.
I think that's very important, because I think even in a group class setting, it's really hard to kind of give out these affirmations, because everyone's doing everything. But
Yeah.
you're right, a tiny little thing could
Yeah.
change someone's life.
Yeah, that's why one thing also, there's non-verbal communication,
Right.
like wink,
Yes.
wow, you don't have to talk. Sure. So these are skills as well a coach need to have in a group exercise.
Right. And we were doing a study or for once a project, and we learned that nonverbal communication is actually more important than what you're saying.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, absolutely. Just 2 thumbs up is, like I'm sure that person goes home and tells their wife that I got 2 thumbs up from Coach Khaled in the class.
Yeah.
Amazing. So back when COVID was happening, I think people predicted that online classes are the new thing. It's going to take over. No one's going to go back to the gym. Obviously, that didn't turn out to be true.
No. Yeah.
And why do you think that is?
We want to go out, see people, make friends. It's different. It's not like online. I remember I used to open the chat before I start my class, 3 minutes, and people used to interact, talk, and about last week's workout, yesterday's workout. So it's different. It's more beautiful when you see people, talk to them, can do things. I knew that it won't shift to that,
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So
I think it's the community that brings people back in, right?
Yeah, that's the word, community.
Right. And potentially making new friends and I guess meeting your partner.
Yeah.
No, that's great. And I think you've kind of been mentioning Move, and I'm assuming these online classes, was this when you realized that you need to create your own space, or when did the realization of Move Fitness come in?
Actually, it was planned before COVID.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then COVID came, so we just kept that on pause. But it was a good thing for us because we studied the opening more, how the program wanted to be, how we'll separate men only and ladies only. So we took our time more in knowing what to get. It says you reached your goal. I'm not even walking.
It's a very stressful conversation.
As just moving, Yeah. So that's the thing.
Okay, and so after when did you open Move Fitness, and after how long?
Before opening Move Fitness, I just put an ad on Instagram that I take a small group before doing the grand opening, or the official opening. I wanted just to check my program, so maybe 2 months, 3 months, and then in Feb 2022, we opened.
So you almost had like a sample group to test out.
Yeah, and I told them, I just want to test how my program will go, what to put, when to put this, when to put that, and it worked. I knew how I decided to remove Olympic lifting.
Okay,
just put the raw strength movement. These are one of the things. The way I'm putting the classes now, I have the class names, engine, endurance, intervals. So this all helped me during this period of time before opening officially.
Sure. And what separates Move from other commercial gyms? Or
as I said, I don't focus on Olympic lifting. I believe that someone who's here to train for a healthy life, being strong, to be able to push something, pull some, they don't have to do heavy cleans. They don't have to do heavy snatches. Just let them do squats, deadlifts, push presses. I don't even encourage them to work with percentage or 1 rep max, because their goal is something different. So I show a lot of options in my class. Even if you come and see the whiteboard, there are many things written there, because options and options and options. For those someone is here, maybe he doesn't want to lift 200, he don't want to reach to 200 kgs deadlift for 3 reps. I'm just here to do 5 reps, 10 reps of deadlift and just go home and do my conditioning and go home. So why force them to do that? I don't force anyone to do something.
Okay.
Yeah, unless they're being lazy to work out. Sure. Yeah, I motivate them. I encourage them. I remind them why they are here, why they stepped into the gym. It's just 1 hour. Just do your best during this 1 hour. You'll go back home, give your body what it deserves, move, do your exercise. So I believe that's what differentiate Move Fitness. Although I don't know exactly what's going on in other gyms, you know.
Sure.
But I believe that I'm offering a lot of options. I don't. Okay, you cannot do pull up. Do you want to do pull up at some point? No. And then do inverted rows, do ring rows,
Right.
do gorilla rows. You know.
Train that pattern.
Yeah. You don't need to do 30 calories of assault bike.
Sure.
Do 10 calories, do 7 calories. But instead of doing 3 rounds, you'll do 5 rounds, 6 rounds.
Sure.
Yeah. So we show a lot of options. Even my coaches, I have a coaching guide. I know they're very good. I know they know what to do. But at the end, this is my place. I want things to run this way.
Okay.
I want to show people that this is a place. It's called Move because I want you to move. I don't want you to come in here and feel that you cannot do this move or that move.
Sure.
I don't want anyone to leave feeling down or demotivated. Even some come to me or at the gym account, oh, I see those big guys doing muscle ups. I don't think this is the right place for me. No, who said? They came once, they cannot do 1 ring muscle up or one bar muscle up.
Okay.
And you don't have to do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I think people's goals actually keep changing. So the person who says, I don't want to deadlift 200 kgs, when they had 120 kgs for 5 reps, they're like, wait, I want to go to 140 and I want to go to 160. And I think that's a good way of motivating yourself as well.
Yeah, and some of them after joining, they change their mind because they see others, they get motivated, you know?
Sure.
And again, I like to educate my members. I don't just say things, I tell them why. The reps and reserve.
Mm-hmm.
Why you have to keep reps and reserve.
Sure.
You have 5 rounds. Why you're resting a lot in a strength section.
Right.
Yeah. Why when we have skills, pull-ups and that, I don't do them on daily basis. The nervous system doesn't recover as the muscle recovers fast. So I keep educating them. Yeah, these are important things to me.
And are you hands-on with all the programming and the coaching? You mentioned you have some coaches that work for you as well.
Yeah. Programming is all, I do the whole programming. Because our gym, we follow one program, except for the calisthenics classes. Because it's not part of Move Fitness program. It's separate subscription.
Sure.
So then the coach does his own programming in calisthenics. And to be honest, I'm not a calisthenics specialist.
Sure.
So why would I put my hand into that? I don't like to act this way. I know everything.
Yeah.
I can program everything. No, I'm a strength and conditioning coach. I can give you the strength to be able to attend a calisthenics class, but I won't be able to make you do these jumps and acrobat moves and all that. No.
Sure. I mean, you know your lane and you're really good at it and you'll stick there and then
Yeah.
you let other people take the reins for. No, that's great. Now let's speak about something difficult. Obviously, owning a fitness business in Bahrain is quite challenging.
It is.
Just want to know, like, what are your challenges? How have you endured?
It is quite challenging, and I always say, if you're the owner, like no investors on your head, and you love the thing, no matter what difficulties you'll go through, you'll try your best to keep this thing running. I notice gym is a seasonal thing. Not many people stick to the gym for a whole year. Some of them,
right?
Some of them, they just come back to you before the summer.
Sure, yeah. Got a beach holiday.
The beach buddy something. And although when they come, I don't demotivate them. Like some coaches go, why are you registering just for summer? Why you're wasting your money? No, don't talk to them this way. Okay, you will benefit. Definitely, you're moving. It's something good. But I'll be honest with you, in 1 month or 2 months, you won't get in shape as you're thinking maybe.
Correct.
So I just be honest with them, I let them know. Don't expect. Plus, what you're doing here is 30 or 40% from your work. What matters most is
that's right. Yeah.
Kitchen. What do you do in the kitchen?
Sure.
What do you eat during the day?
Right.
Even my personal training sessions, I'm honest with them. I told them I don't have a magic stick. I'll motivate you. I'll help you. I'll give you. I'll tailor for you a program, but you have to work with me as well.
Right.
Just like my operation, the doctor said, I'll do my job. I'll do the surgery. The physiotherapist will give you 2 or 3 sessions. a week, which is not enough. You have to do your homework at home, the isometric stuff and all that. So, it's seasonal thing. So, in January, February, it's packed.
Sure.
Everyone is back, the
Funny, the memes, everyone's,
Yeah. Some of them, they stay. Some of them, they're on and off, So it's not an easy thing to handle a business. Not only gym, any business, needs a lot of effort, a lot of time. I spend a lot of time programming. It's a lot of effort. On Friday, me and my wife, we sit down, and instead of taking the whole day off and rest, we just work on amending the workouts according to the clients.
Okay.
The members, yeah.
So you individualize your programming as well?
Yeah. In a way, it's hard to individualize it. It's hard to have 15 person in a class and tell everyone what to do. But, you categorize them in your mind, okay, this group will do this group will do this, this group will do this. So, it's not an easy thing, but if you love it, you just give your 100%. Yeah.
And speaking about Moo, what's been your biggest success so far?
To me, it's always the change I see in those clients who come and join, the good feedback we get from them. Not only in losing weight, some of them, they don't care that much about losing weight as much as changing mood, changing their lifestyle. Some, they don't want big muscles or six packs, or it's my lifestyle now. I come to the gym. I'm addicted to the gym. This thing didn't used to be part of my life before. Now it is. And of course, in a very short period, we joined in 2022, we opened the gym. And then in 2023, we're on the podium. We're going to Saudi, dominating, winning. I also got contacted by some gyms in Saudi asking for me to program for them,
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's a very good thing for me, rewarding your athletes. Some competitions, they don't even give a medal for the athlete, just a foam board or...
Sure.
I do my own. I reward them like a medal or something memorable, like thanks for your effort, taking us on the podium. So this is a thing for me that's very good. I have two athletes who never did CrossFit before. I saw the potential in them. I'm working with them very hard, and they're getting on the podium. And there was something called the Unbroken League in Bahrain.
Okay.
All CrossFit gyms participated, and we came third.
Wow.
Out of gyms who's been in the market for a long time.
Wow. And these are the athletes that you were saying who have never done CrossFit before.
Yeah. And what's good about this Unbroken League is that you have 6 athletes participating. Every week you pick like 3 of them do the task, or it's team of 3, team of 6, team of 5. So this is something that I'm proud of as well. But I always say, it's nice to be on the podium, but it's even more nice when you touch someone's life.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's to me, it's the feeling is, I feel happier even than being on the podium, changing someone's life, hearing the good feedback. I do exercise now. I stop the bad habits. I sleep early. I have some members who I used to have 5 a.m. classes before, but after my new baby born, not anymore, because I have to be sometimes in the morning at home. But those guys who got stuck with the 5 a.m. and like to attend 5 a.m., the gym is open for them now. They come alone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They do their workout because they know the movements, they know everything. So this is something as well, they used to be just 4 p.m., 5:30 p.m. Classes. Now they do the 5 a.m. They're committed to it, this is something as well. So,
and that's something that you've kind of built into them, that they have that drive for themselves now.
Yeah.
They don't need someone to stand there and tell them.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and some members, they just come half an hour before the class. I see them doing the mobility exercises, which I taught to them,
Sure.
So this is something nice when I see it, because I always tell them, let's be honest, it's 1 hour session, but stretching 5 minutes is not enough.
Right. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hide these things. I'm honest with my members, to be honest. I tell them, if you can, go there and stretch more. But at the end, I have to keep it 1 hour. Some people, they don't have time for 1 hour and a half.
Sure.
If you want a proper session, should be 1 hour and a half, 1 hour, 15 minutes, you know?
Right.
But you can't do that because even members, they don't have time for it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of gyms are going the other way, right? You've got 45-minute class and half an hour quick classes, and
Yeah.
I think everyone.
Yes. If they're doing it right, I'm not saying it's wrong.
Sure.
Maybe they have their own way. 30 minutes of workout, a class. I don't know how do they do it, you know? But to me, my concept, keep it at least 1 hour. A proper warm-up that have mobility and lifting heart rate a little bit. Preparing for the next sectional, you know? Warm-up is not 400-meter run and come workout.
Correct.
No, that's not a warm-up. Yeah.
And so you've done Move's been around for 3 years now.
Yeah.
And what's the next 3 years looking like? Are you planning on expanding? Because you've always said your programs seem to be quite popular, and that's validation.
Yeah, I would love to, of course. I got many like those members who I used to coach in Fitness First and other gyms which is far away from Rafah.
Sure.
They keep telling me, come on, open your gym in Muharraq, open your gym in this place.
Nice.
But I don't want to rush. I still want to take my time at Rafah, the main branch, and let's see what the future is hiding for us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm ambitious. I want to do more just like anyone else. But sometimes we say, take it step by step.
Right.
Yeah. We start here. We can't just jump into here directly. Yeah. Don't go from chapter 1 to chapter 20.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go through the chapters. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then doing a little switch in topics. We actually postponed this chat a couple of times due to your knee injury.
Yeah.
And so obviously, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for coming back and back.
No, of course. We really wanted you on the show.
Yeah.
So can you walk us through what happened and where you're at and yeah.
I still don't know what's the main cause of the injury, but I think it's overload. What happened? I was just in one of those days doing my deadlift at the gym. I finished my workout. I went back to the office. Everything was okay, and then the afternoon, just my knee swollen, got swollen. Yeah, and I had to check. Oh, it's like really swollen. You know, no pain, just swollen, little bit pain. And then I was told there's something with the meniscus. There's a meniscus tear and the meniscus. But I tried 1 year of physiotherapy. Me myself alone. I searched and I was told what to do. It worked, but then like 3 months, it's better. I go do 150 wall balls, 100 double unders, and then it comes back again, you know.
Sure.
A lot of volume intensity. And then again, 3 months work on it, and then back again to zero. I tried the injections.
Yep.
Cortisone, yeah.
Right.
It didn't work, so I had my last option was surgery. What's good about the doctors that I saw 2 doctors, and they were exactly the same.
Okay.
Khaled, you have 3 options. Go through physiotherapy first, see what happens. If it didn't work, you want to inject second, go for injection. If it didn't work, then surgery is the thing for you. Except one doctor, because he knows my lifestyle. He told me, the way you train is like an athlete. You train in the morning, you train in the evening. So to me, the best option for you is go for a surgery. But if you want, you have these options.
Okay.
So after 1 year, I decided to do the surgery. Actually, more than 1 year, because when I booked my appointment, my wife said, "Hey, come on, my appointment to deliver is after 2 weeks.
Oh no!
How come you want to do surgery?"
Sure. Oh wow!
So I postponed. Yeah, and thank God that I postponed, because I didn't know it will take this long.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the main surgery was to do like a lateral release, I think there's I'm not that expert in this, you know.
Sure.
And the doctor explained to me that there's a tissue that's close, a muscle tissue that's close to your kneecap, so it's not allowing your kneecap to move at the natural range of motion. So we have to little bit release it.
Sure.
So this was the main thing. But in the MRI, he told me, I can see something wrong with your meniscus, but it's not that clear. After that, I did the camera. We call it manzar. I
Okay.
don't know what it. Yeah.
Sure.
So that's a microscope camera.
Okay,
Then they clean up. And he told me, during this, after you finish your lateralis, we'll do this for you.
Okay.
We'll see clearly what's wrong with your surgery. And the TV was on. I was watching everything, and then
You could actually see your own.
yeah.
Wow, that's
And then he told me, okay, Khaled, he's an excellent doctor, Abdullah Al-Jodar. So he told me, okay, Khaled, look, this is a damaged meniscus. I don't know what you have done with your meniscus, but we need to repair it. So bring them together, do a sewing or something like that. And I said, okay, khalas, just go ahead. So this surgery, that makes this thing take long. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And did they? So you mentioned that you don't really know what caused it. There wasn't one particular trigger. It could be just years of competing.
Yeah, years of competing, training. Now I'm in the 11th week. I have an amazing physiotherapist, to be honest. I like the way he's dealing with me. He knows what he's doing. He explains things to me. So this is also playing a big role. And where am I now? I couldn't bend my knee even now. I can go more. It's a slow. It needs mental toughness, as I mentioned before we started the interview. It's the most mental challenge I'm going through right now. And from moving every day, jumping, sweating now, I have just be patient,
Slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down, yeah. And I believe I'm in love with sport of CrossFit. I'm not saying it's the reason, but I say it might be one of the reasons, because it's a high intense workout, doing heavy after conditioning. So I was told, when this was explained to me, the doctor told me, and even the physiotherapist, sometimes what happens, for example, in a deadlift, you need to switch on certain muscles, activate.
Sure.
That's why it's something we need to learn as well. We need to know how to do. But once you're tired, sometimes you depend on other muscles to do the deadlift, for example. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, and then the doctor said, maybe at a level you were fatigued, tired, he didn't recover enough. Maybe you wanted to do a squat, but you depended on, you weren't switching your quads properly, your hamstring, and then your meniscus had to do the work.
Okay, so it's compensating.
Yeah, he said maybe. He said, I'm telling you what happens in the body.
Sure.
When you just force the body to do something. Okay, I was once trying to do one of CrossFit Open workout. CrossFit Open happens every year in March. They put on for us 3 workouts online, and then we have to do them and then upload our workout in the CrossFit database, and then you see your ranking worldwide or just in Bahrain. So it was a tough workout, and one part of the workout was to do 21 reps of 120 kgs deadlift.
Oh my!
And at that time, the 120 kgs was my 1 rep max.
Oh wow! Okay.
So I finished the first part, which is 100 kg of 21 deadlift, 15 deadlift, followed by handstand push-ups and handstand push-ups. So once I finished this part, and then I came to the deadlift. It's 120 kgs. It's your 1 rep max. You're an educated coach. Stop it, Khaled.
Yeah.
No, I want to do it.
Okay.
So this is wrong.
Yeah.
This is wrong. I know I'm a coach, but this is wrong. For me, I just wanted to push myself in the wrong way. Right. I have 21 reps ahead, and this is my 1 rep max. I did 3 reps.
Okay.
Okay. But the 3rd rep, I got the sciatica.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look, my back is tired from the handstand push-ups, because handstand push-ups needs as well to use your back. It's not just your upper body.
Yeah.
And I did like many deadlifts with 100 kg. So this also took me back when the doctor told me your body starts, because you're tired, you'll have to switch different muscles to lift it up.
Right.
So maybe that's what happened to me here. So I got the sciatica, So it's not that you're not strong, you're just tired.
Sure. And
I always say, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Listen to your body. Is this working?
Yeah.
Listen to your body. Listen. We're not Marvels. We're not superheroes. Be strong. Get strong, but in the right way.
And this is what I was going to say is, with CrossFit, I think there was always that thing about you come in, do as many as you can. You've never, done deadlifts before. All of a sudden you're deadlifting, for 21 reps. Do you think there should be a culture change of how people learn how to scale up gradually, like how people are coached into learning how to mobilize first, warm up first, slowly scale up, recover after, take days off? Because there's that grind mindset that's really popular.
Slowly scale up, recover. This is very important. Sometimes even when we do proper warm-up, it doesn't prevent you from getting injured, Something happens, you twist your ankle, it's not something that will 100% keep you safe. It's injury prevention at the end, It's called injury prevention.
Right.
Yeah. So, to me, the coach and the member must listen. Sometimes they don't listen.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, like I say, 2 reps in reserve, and I see the veins all around their face. Why? It's 2 reps in reserve. Take it easy.
Yeah.
So the coach must really be harsh with them, strict with them when it comes to this thing.
Sure.
And program your program must be well structured. You have members who are at athlete level. You have you have members who are not athletes. So you have to teach them how to slow down.
So learn how to control like what they can control. And that makes sense. And so dealing with this injury, has this changed the way you program for yourself? Has this changed the way you program for your clients? How has this affected your...
Actually programming for my clients, the way I'm programming for my clients, it's from things that I learned. Like when I go high, when I go low, it's things that I learned from my life during training. So to me, sometimes we finish and then they tell me we didn't get tired.
Sure.
We feel we're good. And I told them, okay, let's wait for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So to me, it's not all about lifting that heart rate up, getting sweaty. I even educate them. If I want you to sweat in every session, it's easy. The first thing I'm going to do in a summer is switch off the AC and just let you do some push-ups, some double unders, and then you drop sweating,
Yeah.
So I educate them. I make sure, even sometimes every 2 months or every month, one of my endurance sessions, I turn it to active recovery.
Nice.
Where they do cycling for 5 minutes, easy pace, talk to each other, and then get off the bike, 5 minutes mobility, and then back on the rowing machine, easy pace rowing, and then back on the ground-based mobility. So I do engage a full session of mobility.
Okay.
In my programming.
Do you ever surprise them, or do they know that this is coming up?
No. What I do every week, I have a WhatsApp group for the members. I send to them a full PDF file showing them what's coming. Okay. Yeah, on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah.
I always know some coaches who, if you tell people you're doing recovery, people skip those classes, right? So what they would do is just randomly, they'll be like, today we're going heavy, everyone shows up, surprise.
Which happens in my endurance sessions when they see there's like long cycling, rowing, running, and burpees. You see just 3 are attending or 4, yeah. But I decided not to change. At the beginning, I didn't share the workout. But then I said, okay, I'll do it. If they want to attend, let them attend. It's in their hands, commitment. It's just 1 hour.
Correct.
Yeah, you wake up, you have how many hours? More than 10 hours. Okay, it's 1 hour of dedication for your body, for your health.
Which makes a big impact.
Yeah, if you want to come, then come. If you don't want to come, it's your choice. Yeah. Life is filled with choices. Healthy food, bad habits, good habits. It's us who choose.
Right.
Yeah. We teach, we say, we create awareness. Then the choice is ours.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's true. And I've noticed you're still working out while you're rehabbing. I saw some great videos that you posted. What's the message you're trying to send here?
Yeah, I'm trying to send here and say that nothing will stop you, You always can find a way if you want something badly. And I'll be honest with you, my wife, she encouraged me and motivated me to work out my upper body because I went through a tough time after the surgery, and she saw me feeling down and she told me, come on, that's not you, go work out, do something. encourage those. There are many people who are following you. They need to see you out there. You're doing this even if you're injured. Yeah. So thanks to her, she really motivated me. I'm a coach. I do inspire them, but at the end of the day, I'm a human being. I went through tough time at the beginning, first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but then I managed to start working out my upper body. And one thing as well, I work with the people with disabilities, and I see them what they're doing with the disabilities that they have. I have a brother who's disabled. He cannot walk, and then I see how he's managing to go everywhere, do everything, work, and then I said, okay, come on, Khaled. Those are an inspiration. You need to do something about it. Don't just sit there. And yeah, and I know one day I'll come back into it. Yeah.
Nice. And that's, I mean, it's a great for the next topic was that I want to speak about your role with the National Paralympic Committee and also the Bahrain Fitness Committee. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you do on a day-to-day basis? And
yeah, I started working for Bahrain National Paralympic Committee in 2019.
Okay.
A friend of mine, we were schoolmates, and he recommended me. So it's still sports, but I'm not involved with the athletes 100%. As I mentioned, I do international affairs communication. So I communicate with the international federations there, like the sports, bocce, para badminton, para swimming, para athletics. And I see what are the updates, what are the things that we need to work on with our athletes in Bahrain. And I pass the message to the federations here with my team, of course, not me alone. If we want to organize international events like World Bocce Challenger Series, World Para Badminton, I do the communication. I initiate the communication with the federation. I take all the requirements. What do we need to be able to organize such big events? And then according to that, I do my communication here in Bahrain with my team, and we make sure to provide everything like accessible hotels, accessible venues to be able to organize such event. And I've noticed many hotels now, since our first event until this year, many hotels now they want to change many floors in their hotel to make it fully accessible for people with disabilities. It was a very good thing, yeah. Because one of our objectives is making sure to follow the Paralympic movement with the International Paralympic Committee. So Paralympic movement is how to encourage people with disabilities to get into sport, how to make them be part of our life, not make them feel that they're separate or they're different.
Okay.
Making sure that hotels are accessible, venues, malls are accessible. So we're also working on these things. It's not only sport. So
you're completely changing like almost society to become more.
Yeah.
Right.
We had with the Ministry of Work, we had memorandum of agreements. So yeah, we're doing a lot of things, not just the sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering with Bahrain, what I've noticed is their leaders, like if you speak about Sheikh Nasser and Sheikh Khaled, how they lead from the front. They're involved with sport directly. And do you think that kind of sets the pace for everyone else to follow?
Yeah, definitely. His Highness Sheikh Nasser, His Highness Sheikh Khaled. When you see the leaders are into sport and encouraging youths to work out, to do things, even the challenges Sheikh Nasser is involved in. When he did the ski challenge, the whole CrossFit boxes.
Yeah, they all
just going with the ski challenge, So when a leader does something, and a good thing, you just want to follow. So this also plays a big role. Their support, their sponsorship for these events, make things easier for us, Yeah. So when we have them as sponsors, things get easier, more sponsors join in, making visas easily for the sport events,
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, for those coming from abroad. So yeah, that's a very important point, Yeah.
And what support system does the Kingdom sport bodies provide for various athletes, like whether it's the Paralympics or even like other sports? Can you speak a little bit about that?
Sorry, come again.
What support systems do?
Oh yeah. For example, when we come for people with disabilities, the Ministry of Transportation, they provide buses for us. That are accessible. Even if we'll pay very little amount, for the service that they provide us. Making the visas goes easily, for those coming from abroad. No complications. Um, the venues, it's easy to get the venues, when His Highness Sheikh Nasser and His Highness Sheikh Khadr involved, we don't need to go through a lot of procedures, so yeah, these things,
Sure.
and once Sheikh Nasser His Highness got involved in the triathlon, the Ironman, he brought the Ironman to Bahrain, now he's the one bringing Hyrox to Bahrain,
Is he really?
Yeah. After his interview or sorry, the meeting with I think the owner of Hyrox.
Okay.
I knew it's gonna happen. Even I posted in my story. Do you think Hyrox will be there? And I just got message. Yes, September is coming.
Sure.
So this is the Spartan race back in the days. So.
And speaking of adaptive athletes, they often redefine what is possible. So do you have any athletes that you work with and these people stand out? Like, is there one particular couple of athletes?
Yeah, many of them, to be honest, if I'll mention names, there are many, looking at them, watching them, is very inspiring. My brother used to be a champion in discus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the GCC, he got a golden medal, a silver medal, but unfortunately he stopped.
Okay.
Yeah, for reasons, he stopped. So watching them doing all what they're doing, just to get committed to training and to get their things done, to be able to participate. This itself is inspiring and motivating. I also was the chief de mission when we went to the Asian Paralympic Games.
Okay.
So it was a huge games in Hangzhou, China.
All right.
And I was in the Olympic Village. And I saw them from all around the world, their abilities. I remember watching those wheelchair basketball athletes. When they fall down, it's just some of them, they get up on an explosive push-up,
I've seen that. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible, What's the amount of strength that they have? Explosiveness. Badminton, when we first hosted badminton in Bahrain, some athletes, they're agile on the wheelchair. And I saw one that they call like the king of agility in wheelchair. He's Korean. He's amazing. I took his shirt even,
Okay.
I want your shirt. Hey, I need your shirt. Because he's handling with one hand, he's handling the racket.
Yeah.
And the other hand, he's just moving the wheelchair,
That's incredible.
So it's incredible, yeah. The weightlifters, powerlifting in the para sport is just the bench press,
Okay, sure.
But still, what they lift is crazy. So yeah, there's the goal ball. I don't know if you heard about goal ball.
No,
it's a ball that has a bell inside.
Okay.
So they bring 3 athletes. It's a long goal. Okay, 3 of them stand, and their eyes are covered because it's a vision impairment. So some of the vision impairment is levels.
Sure.
Some can see, but not too clear.
Yep.
Yeah, and when it gets darker, maybe they can see. So what happens? They make sure to cover their eyes and everything, and then they start playing the game. So they follow, hearing the ball where it's moving.
Oh, wow.
They jump, and they have to communicate properly.
Okay.
And even the court, the way they tape the court, they tape in a way that when they touch, they know where they are. So yeah, they're amazing things. Yeah, it's called goal ball.
Okay,
goal ball.
Yeah. And it's part of the Paralympic sport.
Yeah.
Okay.
And before they start the games or the sport, there's a classification period that they go through, which is 3 days before the sport begins. So what happens here? They examine them, because sometimes by time because they train, they get stronger. So maybe their impairment now is not the same as before. So they have to change their classification.
Okay, so everyone's in the same
level, yeah. So yeah, I learned a lot from when I joined the Bahrain Paralympic Committee.
And this is still your full-time,
Yeah, it's my full-time, And last time in 2024, I was appointed as a manager of four international events, which is para taekwondo.
Okay.
Taekwondo is two types: keirogi, which is the fight,
Yeah.
and pumse, which is the demonstration only.
All right.
Yeah, and bocha. There's a game called bocha. I don't know if you heard about it.
No.
The level of impairment is very severe here. Okay, so it's all about focus to this game. It's 3 balls, red, blue, and white, and you have just to throw the ball. And I don't know, you make
Is it like the Italian?
yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
So some of them has to use like a bridge
Right.
because they can't even use their hand.
Okay.
So if you think about it, with the bridge, we're having something in their head to touch the ball, and they are the one who tell to because those have their guides.
Yep.
So the guide, with their eyes or pointing things, the guide will move the.
And so they're making all the
Yeah,
decisions.
they make the decision, and the rule is the guide will give his back or her back to the court, so that she or he doesn't see.
Okay.
If one movement, disqualified.
Amazing. Wow.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Sprinters, 400-meter sprinters, with the guides, they have to run with the guide. There are, we have an athlete. There are rules that they have to stick to. If the guide is fast, then he's not supposed to pass the line before the athlete.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sense.
If you pass, it's disqualification.
Okay.
So yeah, many different rules. Many.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible that Bahrain is even involved with all of this. But then speaking about your recent appointment with it's the Bahrain Fitness Committee under the Bodybuilding Federation.
Yeah, under the Bodybuilding Federation.
So can you tell us a little bit more about what
our main focus will be on, let's say, functional fitness, which is CrossFit.
Sure.
The word CrossFit, if you use it, you have to be licensed and all that.
Yeah, gotta pay.
So what we want to focus more on the sport. We want to improve it, create more awareness, education for judges, coaches, make sure that things are running in the right way. So is this the second time? Because I think before that there was under the Olympic, the weightlifting federation.
Right, you mentioned.
But and then it stopped. But now it's the second time. So we're hoping, we have our goals, our objectives. And actually we're having our first meeting after the first one. Now we want to we just wanted to put the objectives, everything, and the goals, and start working on it.
So what's in the horizon from the audience or from the community? What are we expecting?
Hopefully to have a Bahrain national team that can participate in different fitness competitions. I think there's a renowned IFFB.
International Federation of Bodybuilding.
Yeah, bodybuilding. Yeah, and what comes with it is a fitness challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard. I'm not sure about that. So we want a Bahrain national team to participate. So these are one of our goals, and we'll have like more than one national team to participate in different competitions. Because there are different categories and all. Yeah, that's one of the objectives, and creating awareness at the end. No matter what, you want more people to move.
Yeah, and I think this part of the world is really tough. We're talking about seasonal for the gyms, and I think seasonal because people escape from the heat in the summer. But I think it also leads to a lot of people just sitting around at home because half the year, or maybe even more, it's quite uncomfortable to be outside for a long period.
Yeah, some say, oh, it's work. But once they get into it, it's not work. It's how you prioritize things.
Right.
That's it. Yeah.
And I think Bahrain's got a great history with bodybuilding as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Sami Haddad was the championship bodybuilder. I remember him back in the day. Is that also something that you're looking towards?
Actually, I'm not handling that. There is a federation for there is a committee for bodybuilding only. Yeah, community. So we're just looking into the, let's say, CrossFit derived.
Sure, and that's your niche.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a coach, you're an athlete, you're a committee member, you're a father. When does your training happen?
I'm a morning person.
Okay.
So 5 a.m. classes is the classes I used to train in. So it's like train with the coach.
Nice.
And most of them who come, they know the movements and everything. So they give me, even before that, I used to always train in the morning. That's the time I prefer to train. And then in the afternoon, it's all just for the gym and the family, you know.
Okay.
Let's say weekends for the family.
Sure.
Yeah. But it's a good thing that my wife also is involved with me, you know. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it would have been very hard, you know,
Yeah.
to manage.
And do you guys ever train, the both of you ever train together?
Yeah. We do. We used to do that a lot. Now, of course, with the baby, it's hard.
Yep.
But very soon, once she grow older, then she'll join us.
Okay. And does your wife ever coach you, or do you ever coach your wife? And are you guys tough coaches with each other, or is it more?
We have to. I have to. I coach her most of the time. She motivates me once I start to drop down in the workout. Then I need her motivation, you know. So.
And you guys programmed your own workout then, or do you ever collaborate with other coaches online?
I program my own. But back in the days when I used to train at other places, I follow that specific coach program. I have principle. Maybe some say no, you're wrong. But to me, when I am somewhere training somewhere, as a respect for the coach, I'll follow his program.
Right.
Yeah. That's me. That's Khaled. You know, that's the way I think. You know,
Sure.
Some say no, you don't have to. You're paying money. You can do whatever you want. But I don't go with this. You know, maybe the way I think is different, or my principles is different. Yeah. But now, yeah, at the gym. And even with COVID, I have my own program. I follow it. Yeah.
Okay. And obviously, you give so much energy to everyone else. How do you keep yourself nourished? Like, how do you?
As I said, to me, what I'm doing is something important for others out there. You know, I might change someone's. Not just life, the way they think of life, you know, because sports give you, doing exercise changes a lot of things. Your mood, the way you think, the way you, when you do sport, you feel more confident. So that thing keeps me going. When I know what I'm doing might help someone positively, might impact their life positively. Because as I said, at some point, I used just to sit at the shisha place doing nothing, just smoking and watching football matches. And then once I started doing sports, I felt more confident. I felt my mood changed. I felt, oh, Khalid, you can do a lot of things. Why you were just sitting there doing nothing?
Right.
So that's what keeps me going. The good feedback that I get from people, you know, the ones I train, when I see the change, even when they don't talk to me, when I see the change in their bodies and their strength I go like, oh wow, that's nice. He wasn't able to do slit push with 20 kgs. Now he's pushing 60 or 4 or 5 plates. Yeah. And then I go, I praise them. I tell them it's your commitment, because it's their commitment and their dedication.
Yeah.
Okay, it's true. I program. It's true. I create the good environment, but having the commitment and dedication is also important. So I never show anyone that I am the reason.
Sure.
No, it's me and you. We're working together.
A team.
Yeah. Even the member, he's doing a great job by finishing work. When I used to train the athletes, basketball athletes, what I say inside myself, wow, he's a father. He works 7 hours or 8 hours at the office. He go home. He has his quick snack with his family. And then he comes and work out at dinner. And then he goes back to his family.
That's incredible. Yeah.
That's incredible. That's too much.
Yeah.
So I value and appreciate this thing a lot. So even those who are training to be strong for a good lifestyle, they're still doing the same. Some of them leave home with their sports bag with them.
Sure, yeah.
All the clothes are there. They finish, train. And some of them, they come to me, okay, sorry, coach, but I have to skip the stretching today because I have to take my kids to this place. They close at this time. I can't tell him, no, you have to do stretching.
Yeah.
He came all the way to work out. Then I tell him, okay, it's not good, but it's better to stretch. But okay, it's okay, you can go.
Yeah.
So I value and appreciate this a lot.
That's a really great point. I mean, actually, my mom is one of these people.
Yeah.
And as she leaves, she goes for a run at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning.
See how inspiring is this?
Yeah, and then she goes to work, and then she's at work for 8 hours. Then she sometimes goes to the gym after for strength training, and then she goes home and she cooks, and then she, it's quite incredible that mindset that you have.
Yeah, especially parents, now that I'm a father, I know what my parents went through when I was a kid.
Right.
Because now all what you think of is how to give a, a very good, perfect life to your wife and daughter,
Right.
And above this, you want to take care of yourself.
Sure.
So imagine how this wasn't a hard thing for them. This wasn't easy thing for them back in the days, even now.
Yeah.
So I always see, I look up for those at this age doing all this. Mashallah, it's amazing.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. And I know, speaking about coaching, was there ever a moment that you felt that I can't do this anymore? I'm going to walk away, or has this always been a part of you once you started?
No, I just love it. I just love it. Never. But sometimes when I'm programming, I keep saying, "Oh, this is too much. Am I going to do this my whole life?" And then next day I say, "Yes, I love it. I just want to keep doing it." Yeah. But coaching, I love coaching. And coaching is it's not easy to coach. It's not easy to coach because different level of members you're dealing with. Sometimes you have to coach, to use the right words,
Right.
to make them do it without you doing it. Especially now that I'm and I met coaches who are coaching people with visual impairment.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I see them doing perfect squats. And I tell the coach, "Wow, how did you do that?" It tells me it takes time. So coaching is an art.
Yeah.
Coaching is an art. To me, coaching is not screaming and motivating. That's the last thing.
Yeah.
That's the last thing. You motivate, and even you have to know how to tone your voice when you coach. Don't scream and shout. That's annoying.
Yeah.
No, use the right tone. You should know when to start using the motivating lines and when to pre-cue, when to cue, when to go back to the safety cues.
Sure.
So some coaches, especially when we were new, I was one, to be honest, all about motivating. Boom, we're in the first phase, I start motivating. But then I learned from the others, the experts, So I always tell my coaches, when we start an AMRAP section, it's 8 minutes. Use the first two minutes to remind the members with the move, how to do the movement rising. Keep your chest up, push your butt back, make sure that your heels are on the floor, never go on your toes if you're squatting, and then a pre-cue. And then the second 2 minutes, start to little bit teach them how to do the movement like more intense, go lower in the squat, abdominal brace. The last 4 minutes is to motivate them. Use the motivational words, and to keep them going. But something important with facial expressions. Yeah, some don't wear. You cannot monitor their heart rate. Motivate them, inspire them, push them. But sometimes at a point you have to stop them.
Right.
You have to stop them, not keep them just going.
Sure. And you got to know that as a coach that this is their limit and this is where they need deeply.
So yeah, coaching is an art, and I love coaching, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Sometimes you learn from the youngsters. Yeah. And I'm never ashamed to say it. It's learning, and then we learn from each other.
And so, speaking about coaching, so giving people a toolkit on how to get started. So, if you're an absolute beginner, say you've never been to the gym, you're maybe overweight or untrained, where do you start?
I would say I'd pick the right coach. You have to do your investigation about coaches. Some just are willing to take your cash, your money, So check their qualifications, their experience, and then I would say either pick a place that they run a group exercise very well in the right way. because they will guide you right, or take a personal trainer for a while. But some cannot afford personal training, so pick the right place for group exercise. And never ever be around negative people in a gym.
Sure.
Or a coach. Some coaches, they just make fun of a member when they do something wrong.
Right.
In a way, they try to joke, but no, pick your words. Even if you're joking, maybe they don't like it.
Yeah.
Be serious. You want to be funny, but pick your words. You have to, it's because your members, you're dealing with them at the end as if you're getting to know someone. For example, I just know you. I cannot just come and draw any joke or say anything just to make fun or joke. Maybe you won't like it. But if we'll go out more, we'll spend more time at the gym together, then I know, okay, this is his personality, and I have to talk to him this way, I have to talk to him this way.
Correct.
So this is very important. And someone who want to start working out, pick the right place. Ask or go once, twice. If you didn't like it, change the place. Because at the end, you're looking for somewhere that will make you love working out.
Right.
Not hate working out. Not seeing someone who cannot do pull-up, then you just go and tell them, you cannot do this. Keep trying.
Right.
Okay, one day you will do it, but at the moment you have to start working on your pulling game.
Correct.
Do barbell rows, inverted rows, and then you'll be able to lift your body weight up.
Sure.
Or start, look, one day I was there, but because I train and I took guidance from the coaches, now I can do a pull-up.
Okay.
So that's my advice for them. And good coaches are everywhere. Yeah. Same as people, bad and good are everywhere. Coaches are human beings, So be away from negative atmosphere. Put someone that you see as an idol for you, in a sport or even at the gym, I always had this person who used to motivate me when I just see them working out, You don't have to go and tell them, hey, you're my motivation. Keep it yourself,
Sure.
It's important, To me, many people ask me, how are you disciplined? How do you wake up in the morning and teach these early morning classes? I learned that from my father, My father, the first one at work, the last one leaving from work, if he needs to leave, even when he got into a higher position, being on time or before time, that's in his blood. And I learned that from him.
Wow.
So I had a person to look up to,
Right.
This also inspire you to get the good things, So, yeah.
And I think a lot of really successful CEOs, they have that mindset of leading by example. They come in early, they stay late, they do the work, and I think that's super important.
Yeah.
So that's really great. So you would recommend someone brand new explores first finding a new coach or finding a coach that is validated by the community, is someone who knows what they're doing. But you do recommend group classes then as a first kind of intro to...
Yeah, I do recommend. As long as they are taking care of the members,
right,
properly. Yeah. Don't open a class like my classes. At first, we started with 12 persons. Okay, I wanted to check how are my coaches. Can they lead a class with 12? Okay, then up to 15, and then up to 20, and the endurance classes. Why? It's just machines.
Yep, sure.
Yeah. It's not too much technical. It doesn't. I'm not saying you don't need a technique to be on a machine. Yeah, you do need it, but it's different than coaching back squat, deadlift, lightweight cleans or snatches.
Sure.
So even in the classes, it's not open for 20% on all the classes. It depends on the class.
Sure.
So this is important. I do encourage group exercise, also personal training if it's affordable. Go ahead. You will learn a lot if your coach is a good person.
Yep.
And will spend time, talk to you right, guiding you right, letting you know why you're doing this, why you're doing that. Some coaches, some personal trainers, they just when for example, if I have someone who will work with me for 2-3 months, and then I know they're gonna leave and join group fitness classes at my gym or out of my gym, I won't get upset with them, or just once they leave me, I just start not being nice to them.
Yeah.
I'm the reason for them loving exercise. Because it's good. Let them go whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
I have some who join the gym, and then after a while, they stop. I just ask, oh, how are you doing now? Actually, coach, I'm in love with cycling now.
Okay.
Go ahead, do it.
Amazing.
Do it. So sorry, I'm not coming. You don't have to apologize to me because you're not coming to Move Fitness as long as you're moving.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Right.
I won't get upset with someone. I might take their feedback. Did you leave because something happened at the gym? Did something upset you?
Sure.
Do you feel you need more something in the program? If it's yes, then tell me. Give me your feedback. We'll work on it.
Right.
And then I'll try my best to, or it's hard to satisfy everyone.
Correct. Yeah.
But I'll work on it. But if you left because you find that you like another sport, another way, go for it.
Yeah.
So I recommend personal trainers. If they are good, they'll educate you. They'll let you know what to do. Once you leave them, you know what you're doing. That's perfect.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because you learn the foundation, and then you could.
Yeah. Some approach me in the competitions, and then they tell me, why you're standing and watching your athletes in the warm-up area? Why you don't tell them what to do? I educated them enough.
Yep.
They know what to do.
Sure.
Let them do it. To me, I'm happy. They learned from me.
Yeah.
I don't have to be just, if it's squats, they're doing things for they're mobilizing their ankles, their hip. They're doing, khalas. I don't need to be up there and show everyone, hey, I'm the coach. Look, I'm teaching them.
Sure. Yeah.
Khalas, in a competition, let them in their zone. I have to work on their mental.
Right. And you're there to make sure that they're on point.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah. So I think, like you mentioned, it's 2 to 3 hours in the gym in a week, and everything else is what really makes a difference.
Yeah.
So what's the nutrition advice? Like, what's the lowest hanging fruit, the easiest nutrition advice you could give to someone?
I always say, especially for those beginners when they want to start a new resolution, I tell them just eat right. Avoid oily food, steamed rice. Even if you'll have something machbous, or look, little
Portion control.
little portion control. Go for grilled. Now, especially nowadays. Back in the day, it used to be hard to prepare your own meals. Now those meal prep restaurants are everywhere.
Correct.
And reasonable prices. So I always say, have your salad, have your good carb, good fat, and you're in the right track. If you want to get strict, then count your calories.
Yep.
Count your calories. You want to really get fast result, count your calories. You have to go on calorie deficit. And this thing, we will guide you at. Or if you want, do your readings. But food, I always say, make sure that you're having good carb, good fat, protein, good amount of protein. You want to have a sweet dessert, go ahead, but come on.
Not a whole tub of ice cream.
Yeah, reasonable amount. Not every day.
Yeah.
Twice a week, once a week. And then you'll see the result. It's because of the good habits in food. You start to get more strict.
Sure.
Some of them, we start with them this way, and then they say, oh, I lost weight. Oh, I want more. Okay, now we start counting calories.
Where you dial it in a bit more to make
Yeah.
Okay.
And as I said, the restaurants are everywhere. Grilled chicken breast, salad, rice. Don't cut carbs. You don't have to cut carbs. Many come. I stopped eating carb. My mood. Eat carbs, have carbs, but reasonable amount.
And I think that's very important. The carb things is usually the first thing to go out,
Yeah.
and then your mood drops and everything drops, your energy level.
Yeah, and I noticed many who used to come to the gym, cut carb and work out, push themselves, but once they start having carbs, boom.
Right.
As a coach, I'm sure you saw that as well.
100%.
Some of them spend 2 hours doing 2, 3 classes back to back. Back in the days when I used to teach different classes in Fitness First.
Yeah.
But their body shape is the same. And then they complain. I've been here for 3 months, 2 months. What happened to my body? I tell them, do you shut your mouth?
Yeah.
No. then if you don't eat right, then you won't get results. It's all about your food at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think one of the really tough things for people just starting off is being consistent. I think consistency more than anything else is probably what will get you your goals or get you closer to the goals. Do you have any tips for people in terms of just like one or two things that can help people be consistent?
Start easy. 3 days a week is enough for a beginning. Or what I do with some of the members or those who take personal training sessions with me, I tell them it's 12 sessions. We start with 2 sessions a day, but you promise me that one day you go 30 minutes walking.
Nice. Okay.
So it's like their endurance session.
Sure.
After 2 weeks, how's walking? It's easy. Start running. Run 10 minutes, easy pace, and then walk 10 minutes, easy pace. One of the reasons I have the 3 days membership is this. I have members who started 3 days and now they're in our full package because they loved the workout, the programming, and even for coaches, I say just those who come and say it's the first time for us to do thing, then let them fall in love with it.
Right.
Don't go hard on them.
Sure.
Some tells me, Khaled, you're not a tough coach. I don't have to be a tough coach. I'm tough at moments during the workout. Because they think the tough coach is the one that will make you sweat and leave the gym sore and dead and crawling. No.
Yeah.
No. I want you to love this thing and then I'll make you crawl. Don't worry.
Sure.
Yeah.
Start with the foundation and then get out there.
Yeah, I always say this, start easy, 3 days a week, 2 days a week. Even if the class is 5 rounds, the workout's 5 rounds for time, do 2 rounds, do 3 rounds. Or approach the coach. Coach, this is too much for me. Amend the workout for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why you're there. That's why you have a coach there.
Yeah. I always say, ask, approach me, ask me. This is my job. This is why I'm here.
Yeah.
This is why you're paying money for. To ask and I guide.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so if you're talking about people that say they're motivated, they've kind of made the resolution, I want to get started, but maybe they can't afford to join a gym or join personal training or group classes. Are there any maybe people online or guides or things that you would recommend online, or is there like a resource that you trust?
Yeah, of course, there are actually online, especially after COVID, YouTube,
Yep.
we just type it in, or Mr. ChatGPT now,
Of course.
they'll guide you to the videos and links and all that, But it's important that even once they feel what they're doing is very intense for them, they have to slow it down, The thing about those programs that are online, if the one who created the program you don't have contact with and you're a beginner, it's very hard.
Sure.
Unless you do workout, everything, then buy an online program.
Right.
Where you will not be able to contact the owner or the creator of the program.
Right.
Then do it. But if you're a beginner, I recommend as much as you can try to find somewhere that you can afford,
Sure.
And be honest with the coach once you're there. I'm a beginner. Or some comes to me and their background is only football. And then I tell them, this is different than football, what you're doing here. It's interval training, it's blah, blah, blah. And then you have to also guide them, although they're football athletes or. So yeah, online, there are a lot of things online. You can find everything now, but it's important for you. If you're a beginner, I recommend even your online program, you have to be able to reach for the creator.
Right.
Program. Or it's a well-tailored program that shows options for everyone, like kneeling push-ups and going with light weights, guiding them with the weights, very detailed one, yeah.
Well, one thing I've noticed about the gym communities about 20 years ago when I first started is there was that I was hesitant that I don't know anything. I'm going in and all these people look like they've been working out for years. But then I found out the community is one of the most accepting parts. And, the biggest guys who are working out in the corner who are doing crazy deadlifts are probably the ones who are most likely to help you with your form because they understand what it's like to come in as a beginner.
True.
And I think that's a really important thing for people to realize that you're not walking into somewhere scary. You're walking into
Exactly.
somewhere supportive, right? And then
Right.
a community. Yeah.
100%.
So let's. What's the biggest fitness myth that you wish would stop immediately? If you have to talk about one thing you see and you're like, I wish this would stop.
Ladies, if you lift weight, don't worry, you're fine. You won't get masculine, it's about nutrition as well, Just follow the right program. We have this thing still going on. If I'm gonna come and lift weight, I'll get masculine. It's not that easy, It's not that.
I wish it were that easy, but
Yeah,
I wish
yeah,
myself.
But so it's this thing to me, I even have, I even, and it's not wrong to be a strong girl,
Yeah.
It's a very good thing, One day you need to lift your bag at the airport or at the airplane, You need to push something heavy, You don't always need to get a hand for that,
But
because some say no, strong girls. Why? So this is the thing. For me, this in our culture maybe is more, which is now has changed a lot. But I always say there's nothing wrong in being a strong girl who can lift weights and push heavy stuff and pull heavy stuff.
all right, excellent. And what's one trend that you're betting on that that you see is great and something that's going to be valuable in the next little while?
Trend. Okay, let's say seeing people filming themselves while working out.
Okay.
Yeah. If this will, but one thing,
Yeah.
that you're not just filming for 5 minutes to stop working out and leave.
Sure.
If this will motivate you, go ahead, do it. Okay. Do it as long as you're not bothering anyone around you at the gym.
Okay.
I'm following this guy, this bodybuilder. I don't know what's his name. He keeps posting stuff about those who are just filming without taking.
Oh, Joey.
Of course. Yeah. So make sure that you're doing it in a way that you're not annoying anyone. As long as it will keep you moving,
Yeah.
That's one thing. Because now life is all about Instagram and TikTok, and
Sure.
so that's why unfortunately I'm saying this.
I think you're the first coach that's ever said this. That's most people in the gym are like, stop filming.
Yeah, because that's the trend now.
Right.
Back in the days when there was no filming, the trend was the status at the gym.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
That. Even if they're not at the gym.
Yeah. That's true.
So just do whatever is good for you to make you moving and exercising. I always say, I heard once a line, and I like this line very much. It says, move because movement is medicine.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. So now speaking about AI-driven coaching tools, you talked about ChatGPT. So what do you think about AI-driven coaching tools? Is this something that we should be embracing? Something we should be worried about? Is it positive, negative?
I'm against it.
Okay.
Because, for example, I did a surgery. I can just type for the AI what exactly I did, and AI would program for me from A to Z how to do my own physiotherapy.
Sure.
But at the end, I need someone to look at me. Will AI look at me and tell me what I'm doing right now is right or wrong? No. I don't know if it's reached to that level because I'm not good with AI. I
might be coming there soon.
Yeah, so maybe you will be able to film yourself and then AI will tell you what to do exactly. I don't know. So I'm against it because of this. Like for example, once I programmed the workout, and then this guy came and then he told me, AI said this and this and this. Like I can do it this way. I told him, okay. So that's the way AI scaled it for you? Yes. If you feel okay, then go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the members at the gym. And then he did it. And he told me, it's easy. I said, that's why, because I really know your level of fitness. I'll amend the workout for you, customize it to suit your level of fitness.
Right.
Because at the end, they always say you have to feed AI the proper words.
Yep.
And be detailed. So that's one thing. I'm not saying it's a good tool. Use it for things, but be careful with it as well. Don't go ahead and use it instead of a doctor. Don't go ahead and use it instead of a coach. If the workout is too high intense, too long for you, you might not be able to handle it. So yeah, I'm with and against. Let me say, let me change that. It's a good tool. At the end, we don't want to stop people from using things that will help them. That will make life easier for them. But you need someone that's watching you, monitoring you, knowing your range of motion, when you should stop, when you should take it easy, when should be your active recovery at that certain time, when you should start, how long you need to rest.
Yeah.
Sometimes the program says, okay, for example, someone, when I first joined CrossFit, I couldn't do muscle ups. And then someone told me, you will not be able to do muscle ups unless you can do 15 strict pull ups.
I've heard that too. Okay,
I cannot do 15 strict pull ups.
sure.
But I know I have a good explosiveness. And muscle up, you need your explosiveness. And then I was able to do 5 unbroken muscle ups without me being able to do. Sometimes you don't have to follow the book.
Correct. Yep.
Even when I during my study days with strength and conditioning, it used to say this and this and this and this. But for Bahrain Basketball League, which stops a lot and get paused a lot, I cannot follow what's written on the book.
Right.
So what happens with AI, it gets information from sources.
Correct. Yeah.
So that's why, in this situation, you cannot depend 100% on AI unless you have a long time of experience. CrossFit, running, triathlon, whatever, you know what to do things alone, then okay, try it. Why not?
And what about the role of technology in terms of wearables and now people are tracking everything? The Whoop has become common.
I recommend that, but do not get obsessed with it.
Right.
Yeah. Like sometimes the battery gets low or an error happens that will not show you the correct numbers, and then you'll get upset or your mood will change. For example, once I did a workout with my wife, and then we finished. We were tracking our calories, and then my watch showed me 600 calories, and her watch showed her 150 calories.
Okay.
So of course there's something wrong. But she got annoyed and she got upset. And I told her, why you're upset? You worked out the same as time I was working out. So you did your job for your body.
Yeah.
You gave it what it deserved. You did your workout. But see, because we get obsessed, although she's against these things, she says, with all those lights underneath, you don't know what's going to your body, electronics.
Yeah.
But at some point, you just get obsessed with it. And to me, don't get that obsessed with it. It's good to track, especially for high intensity workouts. You know when to stop, when to take it easy.
Sure, yeah.
I sometimes do look at the watches, of the clients, and I tell them you have to stop now.
When the heart rate is going a little too high. Okay. Excellent.
No, I'm fine. I'm good. No, stop. Just take it easy.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do encourage them to wear them to monitor. Sometimes it's like a motivation.
Yeah.
To me, with my watch, I love to see the calendar is colored, that I did intervals here, I did endurance here. So I open on the calendar, the mobile application, it's all filled. Oh, that makes me feel good.
Right. Okay, I see. Okay, so it's a motivation for you almost.
Yeah. It's a motivation for me. It helps me track my calories when I really want to cut weight.
Yep.
I know the active calories. I know when I work out how many I have burned from the total amount that I burned a day.
Sure.
Yeah. So I do encourage to wear them, but don't get obsessed with it. If it got something wrong in the don't think that you didn't work enough if it says
right.
But there might be something wrong with the watch.
And I've actually met a lot of people that if they don't have their watch and they work out, the workout doesn't count. And that's a common thing that people say.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
Or in the middle of the workout, oh, it's not working. Oh, look what happened, and then once the mood change, they might not perform well in the workout.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you see the vision for Bahrain's fitness culture in the next 3 years, 5 years? You're in the committees. Where do you see Bahrain heading?
Actually, Bahrain has already cut a good distance and changing fitness, you know, and still yet by having the command or the guidance from His Highness Sheikh Nasser and Sheikh Khaled to have this committee, that means something by itself.
Sure.
You know, yeah, because he's the one who said, you want this committee, appoint this and this and this and this. And for them believing in us, the country believing in us, you know, this is something that will definitely motivate us to do a lot of good things coming. So yeah, I know good things are coming ahead, and already with the vision of His Highness Sheikh Nasser is to make Bahrain a city for sport and youth with good health and all that. This says it all, you know. So yeah, and to me, it's not just about CrossFit, because I'm in love with CrossFit. It's about just moving and never leave resistance training.
That's super important. And so if you could go back and whisper one truth or one word of advice to rookie coach Khaled, what would it have been?
I was always a good listener for my coaches, for those who I look up for. I would say, as much as you can, if you're somewhere and your family are around you, spend time with them. Don't give your 100% for coaching or whatever work you have around, you know. I know it's an advice out of fitness world, you know. I spent a lot of time to coaching classes, teaching classes, not turning down any cover because I loved it, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, but then now I'm not kind of. I always say, I go back and I say, oh, I wish if I was with my family when they went here, went there, you know.
Okay.
So sometimes I used to go to coach instead of spending time with family.
Sure.
You know? So my advice, you'll be able to coach and teach. Don't worry, you're young. You have a time ahead of you. Learn, read. This is also an advice, of course. Learn, read. Don't stop where you are. There are mentors that might be closed now for you, but one day you're the one who will open them. They won't just open like that automatically, you know. And yeah, learn from everyone. Be humble. Yeah. That's an advice for me,
For you back
going back
yeah.
today, I would say I would love to if I spent more time with my family back in the day instead of giving priority to coaching and classes and all that. Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah. And now we've got a little fun one. It's called This or That, and it's a quick fire round. So I'm gonna list out two things, and you just have to think, not even think, the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay. So, group class or solo session?
Group class.
Okay. Heavy lifts, low reps, or low weights, high reps?
Low weights, good technique.
Oh, okay.
Can I change this?
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, low weights, high. Okay. Coffee or pre-workout?
Coffee, espresso.
Okay. Cheat day meal, burger, pizza?
Pizza.
A beach workout or a mountain hike?
Mountain hike.
Nice. Squat or deadlift?
Man, squat.
Squat. Wow. Okay.
Deadlift is the easiest to progress in.
Yeah, that's why I love it. Morning workout or late night grind?
Morning workout.
Okay, and then this is High Rocks or CrossFit?
Come on. I say CrossFit. CrossFit, yeah.
Amazing. And we like to leave all our talks with a legacy line, so it's words to live by. I think you've probably mentioned this a few times, but what's your most important message or lesson to future athletes, coaches, and just general people?
As I kept saying it, move, because movement is medicine. Athletes, don't be hard on yourself. Listen to your coach. Recover. Many athletes, they just want to grind and grind and grind and grind. So yeah, that's my message. Move, because movement is medicine.
Amazing. And so where can listeners find you? And if they wanted to sign up at Move Fitness, how do they get in touch with you? What's the process like?
They can contact me direct on my Instagram page, or talk to Move Fitness Instagram. and we reply very fast. And don't say, oh, he's the owner, he doesn't have time for us. Just talk to me and I'll reply you back.
So you interact directly with them.
Yeah, I do.
Amazing.
I make sure not to leave anyone hang there.
Yeah, perfect. And that's it, Khaled. Thank you so much for your time, your insights. It's been absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, and sorry for delaying and delaying.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
We're super excited to see where Move Fitness goes and where you and the committees take Bahrain next few years.
Yeah, fingers crossed to that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And once again, Khaled, thank you so much. And just before you leave, we just have a small little thing from us to you.
Thank you.
There's that. We hope.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so hopefully that stays on your coffee shelf. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, really
I respect it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.